I feel like life is all about seeing things from different perspectives. Everyone sees the world differently, and there are realists, there are optimists, there are pessimists. Everyone has a different opinion on what life is and how things are currently going as well. And I feel like you can apply that to football as well, and especially with what's going on with Wexford right now too. Take our current form, for example. Have we failed to win any of our last 2 games, or have we only lost 1 in our last 5? It's about seeing things differently, you see? Have we got the worst team in the league, or do we have more potential than any other team in the division? Am I painfully unfunny, or does no one else have a sense of humour? Yeah, I mean, that one's a bit of a stretch, I'll be honest, but I'm still trying to convince myself that might be the case. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Youth Club. This is the 8th episode of the series, yes, that's right. And today we have 2 more games with Wexford Youth as we take on Stoke City away and also Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium too. And that's it as well. So enjoy the episode today, guys. 2 massive games, and hopefully we'll get wins in both. And I am not painfully unfunny either, okay? Let's just dispel that rumor right now. I am not painfully unfunny, okay? I'm not the most humorous guy out there, but at school people used to laugh at me all the time. Oh, wait, hang on. Well, make no mistake, this is a massive, massive game. 17th versus 16th place, separated only on goal difference. We may only be a few games into the season, not even a third of the way through, but neither side can afford to lose this one. Both teams, I'm sure, will be battling against relegation coming the end of the season. It's a relegation 6-pointer, 11 games in. And I must say, as well, I'm feeling really confident going into the game. I know we didn't win any of our last 2 games, but I feel, right, I'm fed up with this now. I'm fed up with this now. Every single time I say I'm feeling confident, it shows me that graphic and it cuts my manager avatar. This isn't funny anymore. They're doing this on purpose. Alright, so Stoke City's lineup then. Shay Gibbon is in goal, quite interesting. They've got Jonathan Walters leading the line as well. Juf's on the bench, Bojan is on the bench, Butland, OP in this game, is on the bench as well. I think this is a team we can beat. And of course, here is our lineup as well. It's the regular 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Someone did say, can you change the squad numbers of the players as well? I've kind of been waiting until I find out my best first 11 before numbering them 1 to 11. But I feel like now I'm confident with this team out there. So because of that, from the next episode onwards, I'll change the kit numbers and they'll look a lot better. Difficult start to the game, this one. Both sides have had shots on goal. Would have been very tame as we are still deadlocked at 0-0. A win isn't mandatory in this one, but it'll be massive if we can get it. And here's Harris playing through Patrick Murphy, the star of the show right now. Oh, he's put it just wide. 6'4" and 4-star skills, started the season off very well. He's looking very good indeed. But here is Stoke coming through, and Jonathan Walters fires the deflected cross wide of the post. A good chance there for Stoke to go in front, but JW could not hit the target. Here is Taylor through towards Fitzpatrick. Both teams starting this game off very well indeed. Haber through towards Callum Brown. Brown on the ball. Looks for Patrick Murphy. It'll come to him. It's Patrick Murphy. And once again, it's just dragged wide of that far post. Murphy is really feeling it. But it's still goalless. Who is going to get the opening goal? There's been so many chances in this first half an hour. I'm confident at some point someone's going to hit the back of the net. Shaqiri's cross dealt with it. It'll drop towards Charlie Adam. Oh, well, my goodness gracious me. Charlie Adam has just fired Stoke City in front, and the former Liverpool, Blackpool, Rangers midfielder has just cannoned one in from 20-25 yards. And I tell you what now, that is unbelievable. It's about 20 yards out from goal. We failed to deal with the cross, but that strike on the left foot is just magnificent. No chance for Murphy, our goalkeeper. It's past him in a flash. We've made the brightest starts to this game, but a moment of magic from Charlie Adam puts the hosts in front, and we trail with 8 minutes to go in the half. Well, we had made the brightest start to the game, at least in my eyes, but unfortunately this season we've only picked up 1 point from positions where we've been trailing in during the game. So that's not a good start. And Stoker for again here in turn, and Shaqiri should have made it 2. What a miss! That was a poor clearance, and from our last poor clearance, Stoke scored. And here is the goal scorer, Adam, crossing to the middle, and it's missed everyone but Glenn Whelan at the far post, who heads it wide. It is still 1-0 to Stoke as the half-time whistle goes. We've only picked up 1 point so far from losing positions this season, and as things stand right now, we're going to get nothing from this one unless we turn it round. Bula through towards Arnautovic, and we're losing our discipline right now. Arnautovic on the ball, plays it inside, and Bula goes down, and the referee's given a penalty. And I must say that one seemed debatable. I'm almost certain that our defender got a touch on the ball there before taking down the Stoke man, and oh, actually maybe he didn't. I thought he did, but you know what? No complaints from me. That is a penalty, and Stoke have a chance to make it 2. It's going to be Marco Arnautovic to take it. Murphy is trying to put him off. Can he do so? It's a long run up. It's a slow run up, and Arnautovic sends Murphy the wrong way. 2-0 to Stoke, and we're on course for another loss. Oh, we're losing our discipline now. We're losing our discipline now, and Mama Biram Juve has fired it in to make it 3-0. And we are capitulating like Arsenal did against Bayern Munich. It's a great ball by Mbula, it's a great first touch by Juve, and it's a great finish by the number 18 as well. But we have totally and utterly lost our discipline. It is 3 for Stoke. It's going to be a very bad defeat in a game where, simply put, we couldn't afford to lose. Is there a late consolation goal for the away fans to celebrate on the ferry ride home? Evans on the ball, tries to turn his man and dink it through towards Murphy, and Shawcross loses out towards Murphy off the bench here, running through one-on-one, and it is 3-1. We've got a consolation goal. Those away fans are happy. It'll mean nothing in terms of the points getting accumulated because we'll still end up with 0, but hey, we got a goal. Well, it was a must-not-lose game, and we lost heavily. 3-1 the final score. We did grab a consolation goal late on, but it doesn't really count for much. And I say it doesn't really count for much, it doesn't really count for anything. We got hammered and deserved to lose quite badly. We actually started this game off quite well, but since Stoke got their first goal, things fell apart really. 3-1 the final score. This was an early relegation 6-point battle, and we got torn apart. It's not looking good for the future. Premier League review, Stoke City vs Wexford Youths. Although not one of the most anticipated games of the day, it was important to the two teams involved that they collect some points to get away from the wrong end of the table. That's precisely what Stoke City managed as they saw off Wexford Youths. And that's it, there's no more to the article. That was quite short, but you know what, it was clear, it was concise, it was to the point, and there was no rambling whatsoever. So you can tell for sure that I was not involved in the writing of that article. Alright, so Arsenal away for the second game of today's episode. We go into the game in the relegation zone for the first time in a couple of weeks. So I'm feeling quite pessimistic about chances of getting out of the red zone in this one, but you never know. What am I talking about? I do know. There is absolutely no chance of us winning this game. But if the fans turn on Arsene Wenger mid-game, maybe the atmosphere will turn toxic and we'll capitalise on it. I mean, again, the chance of that happening is very, very slim. But, you know, keep the faith. Are you Wenger out, by the way, or Wenger in? If you're watching this video and you've made it this far, are you Wenger out or Wenger in? Do you think he should keep his job, or do you think it's time for him to go in the summer? Let me know in the comments. Well, I mean, if he's picking that sort of lineup in real life, I think a lot of people would be definitely Wenger out. Matt Macy is in goal, Petr Cech's on the bench, Ozil's on the bench, Ramsey's on the bench. That's a bizarre team selection. Well, back to El Neni. El Neni goes for goal. Oh, just wide. El Neni on the ball once again for Arsenal, looking a danger man at the moment. El Neni takes it around his man, feeds it through towards Santi Cazorla. He'll play it through towards Coquelin, and Murphy makes the save. Still 0-0. Arsenal pressing early though. The one positive is that in the last game we started off better than Stoke, but Stoke won the game. So because of that, maybe things are going to happen the same way in this game. Arsenal start off better, but we'll get the 3 points. And Arsenal have scored. Francois Coquelin, 1-0, just before the break. And all those things I said could still happen, but once again, we're going to have to come from behind to get something. Coquelin comes inside, and it is a great finish in fairness, right into the top corner. Welbeck is on the ball, plays it through towards Coquelin. Coquelin back towards Walcott. Walcott finds Debuchy, and there's the second goal. The French right back puts them 2 goals up, and we are in deep trouble. Look at the black shirts just scrambling around, trying to get some kind of discipline and line sorted. I mean, it's not good, is it? It's not good. We're 2 goals down again, and just like against Stoke, I can't see us rallying back to get anything from this one. Evans on the ball, cuts inside. Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay. Oh, Macy with a save. Surely on the rebound. No, come on. Give me something, game. Now they're busting out the flare passes, getting fancy on me. And oh, what on earth has happened there? What on earth has happened there? I mean, honestly, what on earth just happened there? Just relegate us, you know, just put us down. I know we're 12, 13 games into the season, but we can't compete in this division. I knew it was going to be such a tough challenge for me, but we're so much worse than Bray, and that's what I need to remind myself. It's like, it is a similar challenge, but it's a lot more difficult, and I'm struggling big time. Welbeck to Debussy to Walcott for 4-0. 2 goals in quick succession for Walcott. 4-0. Look at this. I mean, honestly, where on earth am I going with my defenders? Theo Walcott makes it 4. I just don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Like, this whole episode was about optimism and pessimism and what side you want to be on. And I was supposed to make the point, come the end of the episode, that I'm going to be optimistic and we got a chance of keeping us up. No, I can't even kid myself anymore. I can't even lie to you guys anymore. We're just awful. Ozil to Gibbs. Gibbs tries to turn his man Burns, who slips over trying to clear the ball. And it's now Debussy playing it out wide, and Arsenal can make it 5 before the game is done. This is getting humiliating now. Ramsey to Debussy. Murphy parries it. Walcott keeps the chance alive, and there is the 5th goal. There is the 5th goal. Olivier Giroud, 5-0 to Arsenal. This is just embarrassing. For the second time in just a few days, someone has scored 5 goals at the Emirates Stadium. But this time, it's the home team, and we can even manage a consolation goal. So, yeah, what positives can I draw from this one? Maybe the fact it wasn't 15 goals, because that's how many shots were on target in this game. I mean, Murphy did a good job saving 2/3 of the attempts on his goal. That was just, that was quite embarrassing. And I seem to vaguely remember, before the first goal was scored, me saying that, like the Stoke game, maybe the team that started off better would end up losing the game. Well, that didn't happen in this one. And that will end today's episode of the Youth Club as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. I hope you had a fantastic week. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you for the next episode of the Youth Club very soon. Did Arsenal just inflict my heaviest defeat on FIFA in career mode for over 2 years? Or did we only lose narrowly? I mean, that one doesn't really work, but, you know, have we lost 3 of our last 4 games, or have we only picked up 1 point from a possible 12? No, wait, hang on, that doesn't work either. Are we in a relegation zone, or are we 2 points off bottom spot? I mean, that one does work, but it's still not very encouraging, is it? Not really what I was hoping for.